Having quality equipment to work with is key when you're trying to take on large jobs and actually push something maybe to its limits. This Berlon Grapple is made in the USA, made in Wisconsin more specifically, and as we're doing our work outside and taking care of the wildlife, the habitat, planting trees, doing a lot of different things out here, it is very important to me not only to buy made in the USA, but also to have quality equipment so that when you have to dig in deep, grab something that may be a little bit larger than what you should grab, or make sure that you're doing things safe when you're pushing the equipment that you have. I think that's very, very important, and something that I always strive to pick up equipment that is in that category. Overbuilt, well thought out, well designed, made in the USA. And this Berlon Skeleton Rock Grapple is one of them. Now this is an 84-inch model. They make them in 76-inch and they also make them in 72. This is their heavy duty model. And at 84 inches it comes in right around 1,300 pounds. I'm going to go over this guy top to bottom for you and show you how we use this stuff out in the woods. It's pretty neat. All the Berlon Skeleton Rock Grapples in all their sizes have two hydraulic cylinders that work independently. Each hydraulic cylinder is rated at 3,000 pounds. They have a 2.5-inch bore. These will come down and grab onto things that are different sizes. So if you have like a rock in one side, you can just use the single one. Or if you have a larger tree in one side, smaller trees or brush in the other, they will come down and grab each and have tension on each side. That is very important. Each of these ribs that run through here are 3/8 thick metal. You also have two rods that run through here that are 1.25 inches, and they are all fully welded. That's going to help keep your spacing at 3 inches exact, even when you're just beating this grapple to bits. The front leading edge is completely welded. You can back drag with this. It does a great job in gravel. You can also back drag in any type of sand or dirt. You can pick things up in this, kind of shake things out. It'll allow all the debris to fall through that's smaller than 3 inches. That works great with brush. The design of this has kind of a deep well in the back that helps keep things in place while you're transporting, and the front tines up here have a little lip in front. So if you're grabbing something and it wants to slide out, it'll stop against that lip. Each grapple comes with a hose saver that's going to allow these to move around, and you also have a needle valve on here that you can adjust so that the clams will open quickly, or you can slow them down to your liking. This grapple has a large opening that allows logs and anything big, rocks, to get inside and be held in there great. If it has a downside, brush is a little bit harder to grab onto. In some ways you kind of have to push the brush in, and that would be it. A brush grapple would be a little more applicable than this type of skeleton grapple for picking up large amounts of brush. Cleaning up the property to make this more of a wildlife habitat has been our goal in here, and we're making a lot of rabbit habitats. We're trying to put some brush in different places to make sure that we have a habitat for all kinds of small animals. Then we're working on trying to make this a little bit more closed off so that the larger animals like deer are going to feel a little bit more comfortable moving around. It just kind of helps to have some equipment like this to do this, not only on this property, but we do this all over the state, which is fun and enjoyable for us. This grapple is absolutely amazing, well built, and if I were to compare it to one, even the factory John Deere that is out there, I would say this one is better built than most that I've seen. It is just beefy all the way around, and it gives you the hose saver, which is usually an option on something else. It gives you a needle valve, again an option somewhere else, and it just includes things that they should come with that other people charge more for. As far as how well it's welded and put together, it's absolutely stunning when you first see it. It's almost hard to dig this thing into the dirt and scrape it up. This gray is just an amazing color. I know that not a lot of people are going to care, but the powder coating on this is absolutely wonderful. While you're going to beat it up in the dirt, it's still going to last and look good over the years. Working with quality equipment is something that I always get into, and it's nice to be able to highlight some of this made in the USA products, because I think that's important. We need to come back, buy more of the USA products that we can. We need to actually come out and make more things in the United States like we used to. I think that is very true and something I hold near and dear to my heart. So if you have the chance to take a look at any of these grapples and any of the other things that Berlon makes, from any types of pallet forks, tree pullers, you name it, they make a lot of different attachments, all in Wisconsin, which I think is pretty great. So check them out. Leave some comments below in the video. As always, I appreciate you watching. If you have some questions on wildlife habitat, what we're doing here, or anything else, I think, I'll be happy to answer them. If you're in Michigan and you need some help, give us a call. As always, I appreciate your time, guys. Give us a like in this video, subscribe to the channel. Thank you for your time. Have a great day.